Just jubilation. Still, even flying up this morning for the event, it's kind of surreal. So we're excited. We're still nervous, right? Because we still have to execute, and we recognize that we want it to be perfect. And there's going to be a lot of work in front of us between now and when we actually even play our first professional match. So,
going to League One in a new building, what does it mean for Fort Wayne?
Well, it's everything for the fans in terms of trying to make Fort Wayne and Northeast Indiana, from a quality of play standpoint, one of the better, communities and places to live around the country. So it's soccer is exploding all around the country, and I think that we're finding that it resonates with a younger demographic. It's got so much to offer, not only in terms of entertainment, but the way we hopefully will begin to touch the lives of youth and introduce them to the sport. So we've got wonderful clubs and academies in Fort Wayne as well, and we look forward to finding ways that we can partner with them and find some synergies and grow the game, basically. So,
how long have you thought about or dreamed of this day?
So the original group that came together, I was one of the three amigos, so to speak, and I was the odd one because I'd never played a minute of organized soccer in my entire life. So it was more, it'd be kind of cool to own a professional sports club should, we find that we're successful in that effort. But it was something where it kind of evolved. We thought big about it, etc. And there were some stretches along the way where it didn't look like it was going to happen. So I think once we decided to go self-funded with everything and dive into the deep end of the pool, that removed a lot of the barriers, and then it became more about organizational aspects of it, more about the business strategy, so that we make sure that there's the financial sustainability, et cetera, that comes with a professional sports team.
What does it mean for you having DeMarcus being a part of this? Obviously, as a soccer icon from this area, it's got to be so important for you.
Oh, if you think about it, Justin Papadakis stated that he's maybe the most accomplished, or at least one of the most accomplished American developed soccer talents. Certainly to play on the U.S. men's national team, more minutes than any other player. But to have him in our backyard, and so he's from Fort Wayne. He was here through his mid-teens anyways, but he left and really hasn't, he's got family here and he comes back, but to have him return now the way that he has, and it does multiple things. His acumen about the game, having played on continents all around the world, played in the top leagues, is fabulous. But his understanding of community and how soccer touches lives in ways that you don't think of when you first think about, going and watching soccer. But just to get to know him, it's been terrific. It's for him, it's a tack in a different direction, because now all of a sudden he's not on the field playing, and it's been fun to watch him grow. But I think we've all learned from him in ways that don't really pertain to the intricacies of the game itself. The other thing that's maybe the most obvious benefit is that he brings a lot of eyeballs to what we're doing here from all over the world, and that's worth quite a bit. So it's not like we have him here as a cutout version of him and say, hey, look, we've got, he is in the sausage making. You've seen that right in your time here, but it is a wonderful asset to have somebody that's that iconic in our ownership group.